In the last class, we studied about stamens, that is the male part of the flower, and we studied about anther and filament. Inside the anther, pollen grains will produce. So in this class, we'll study about pollen grains in detail. So pollen grains will produce inside the anther, and the last class, as I told, stamen is the male part of the flower. Hence, the pollen grains represents the male gametophyte. Pollen grains are generally spherical, means round shaped, which is measuring about 25 to 50 micrometer in diameter. The pollen grain has two layers. The hard outer layer called the exine, which is made up of sporopollenin. So this a spike-like structure around the pollen grains is a outer layer, that is exine. So which is made up of sporopollenin. Then what is sporopollenin? Sporopollenin is one of the most resistant organic material known. It can withstand high temperatures and strong acids and alkali. No enzyme that degrades sporopollenin is so far known. So this is about sporopollenin. Pollen grain exine has prominent apertures called germ pores where sporopollenin is absent. So this area is called germ pore where sporopollenin is absent. The inner wall of the pollen grain is called intine. It is a thin and continuous layer made up of cellulose and pectin. So second layer is called intine. The cytoplasm. So inside the pollen grains, we can see a cytoplasm, and this cytoplasm of pollen grain is surrounded by plasma membrane. When the pollen grain is mature, it contains two cells, and when this pollen grain will get mature, it contains two cells, and the vegetative cell and the generative cell. So two cell, vegetative cell and generative cell. The vegetative cell is bigger, has abundant food reserve and has a large irregularly shaped nucleus. And the generative cell is small and floats in the cytoplasm of the vegetative cell. It is spindle shaped with dense cytoplasm and a nucleus. So vegetative cell is bigger and generative cell is small. In over 60% of angiosperms nothing but the plant which give flowers is called angiosperms. Here the pollen grains are shed at this two-celled stage, that is vegetative cell and generative cell. In the remaining species what happens? The generative cell will divide mitotically, which gives rise to two male gametes. So this generative cell will give two male gametes. So it becomes 1, 2 and 3-celled stage. So what happened in the remaining species? The generative cell divide mitotically to give rise to the two male gametes before pollen grains are shed, that is 3-cell stage. So 60% of the angiosperms, the pollen grains are shed at the 2-cell stage, and the remaining species, the pollen grains are shed at the 3-cell stage. So today we studied about pollen grains and their two layers, exine and intine, and about germ pores, sporopollenin, and vegetative cell, generative cell, and 2-cell stage, 3-cell stage. So this is about pollen grains, and thank you for watching.